Locus here, and here's my review of Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch figure, Captain Phasma. So this character will be appearing on the upcoming Star Wars chapter entitled The Force Awakens. I was able to grab this guy from the Force Friday event that was held here in Manila, but I believe it was also celebrated in some parts of the world. So for the packaging, it's completely different from the usual Black Series figures that we usually get from Hasbro. As you can see here, of course I already took out the figure. Just wanted to compare the old school from the new school, and yeah, as you can see, there's a huge difference. Sides, there you go. So they did a good job on this figure. The packaging really looks nice for me. It has a good display window here and at the sides here and here. It doesn't have a display window, but up top has, yeah, the name of the character here and here up front. So if you are a mint in box collector, I think this would really look nice on your bookshelf. Like if you have the entire wave of it, then you can just display it. But unfortunately, I'm not really a mint and box collector, but I still have quite a few figures that are still on their packaging. I haven't thought of any toy photography concept at all as of the moment, so that's the reason why I'm not opening them. Enough with that. Let's focus here. Sorry for that. So at the back of the packaging, it has a very um, brief description of the character information. I think they didn't went ahead and put too much detail to it, for it may serve as a spoiler on the upcoming movie. So there you go. There's a Disney logo over here, Hasbro, and some information, notification. So there you have it, guys. So here's Captain Phasma. As mentioned earlier, he is supposed to be a 6-inch figure, but to my surprise, he isn't. He's almost 7-inch tall. So, for size comparison, here's the regular 6-inch Black Series Stormtrooper figure. As you can see, there's like a huge gap there. Very nice. I really dig the scale of this figure a lot. And here's an SH Figure Arts Iron Man figure from Bandai. Right? And here's a DC collectible Batman figure. This guy really looks nice. Despite the fact that I believe when we saw the trailer on the upcoming movie, he was a bit more chrome, but I think I really can stick with this one. I really don't have that huge gripe on the color scheme that they did on this figure, but I just think it would, of course, it would really look nice if they use chrome, but this is the best thing that they can give, and well, I kind of dig it. So for the articulation of the figure, I think we can just do the cape first before. The cape is really on a soft plastic. It has a good texture to it. Color scheme, it's really nice. Here, there's like a red lining here. It's yeah, it's painted, of course. Here, you can see, very nice. Maybe we can just pull off the head just to take this out, because it can let me just remove it. There you go. Alright, so as you can see here, alright, so the head is on a ball joint on a hinge here. The neck doesn't move, so we would just rely on the ball joint just to swivel and tilt the figures or the character's head. Alright, So the arm can raise that far. I'm not sure just because the figure is new or what, but I think it can raise that far. It doesn't have a bicep swivel. All right, so that's a bit of a downer. It doesn't have a yeah, it doesn't have a bicep swivel. It's on a single joint. It's on a single joint hinge. Okay, it can move as well, like C3PO move. And then this hand is on a peg on a hinge here, as you can see. It can move, it can swivel. There you go. It's a really a downer that this figure doesn't have a bicep swivel for me. So the arm can rotate. That's a good, decent uh, ab crunch here. It can tilt a little. Mm, Alright, doesn't have a sway. It doesn't have a waist articulation. Alright, and due to the detailing here on the belt, as you can see, it somehow hinders this part of the tie to move, but it has a tie swivel here. Right, it can move, it can go up that far. It has a double hinge knee, double hinge knee, but it won't go all the way there. Just it would go just that far. All right, it can move backwards. That all right. It can do split as far as that. All right. It has a hinge here on the heel on the knee, and it seems like the feet is on a peg here. As you can see, there's like a peg there showing. So the figure can do. It can tilt the figure's feet. As you can see, are what they call as ankle rockers. So I like the articulation on the legs, but did like much on the arm because of course the bicep swivel thing. So there you go for the articulation, for the detailing here. As you can see. Alright, there's some detailing here at the back. Alright, there you go. So here's Captain Phasma. At first I was really hesitant on getting this guy because ever since the first trailer came out like months back, most people had the same expression or same observation where the mask or the helmet design kind of reminds them of Donald Duck. Like, where's the hidden Donald Duck? It's there. So, but it's starting to grow on me. So I'm planning to army build the troopers on the First Awaken movie franchise. I'm looking forward to it. Lastly, what you need to know aside from that is that, of course, you can really use some double hinge elbows. Lastly, the hand, the weapon wielding hand. If you own a clone trooper or storm trooper figure, uh, you'll have this. Or in case you don't own one and you don't know what I'm talking about here, so the hand articulation, the hinge is located right there. So you would get the usual up and down right there. But the gun wielding hand right here The hinge is located at the sides, not on the top and bottom, where it would give perfect support when you're trying to display it while holding the figure's weapon, the gun. This kind of articulation is really helpful for a gun wielder figure such as this guy, which unfortunately it didn't came with one. Speaking of gun, it came with this as an accessory only. Um, it's soft. The design, average, typical Hasbro accessory, and it has a connector where you can connect it on the figure's thigh. It would fall off, but it really depends on how much pressure you put when placing this gun. Doesn't really falls off easily, but maybe if you do split, it may falls off. But technically, it really depends on how you place it. Like I said. So there you have it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please check out my blog. It's listed there on the description below. Check me out on Facebook. So thanks for watching. Later.